from Yamaha.
This program brought to you by Yamaha, makers of fine motorcycles and ATVs. Nobody's more in tune with motorsports than Yamaha. And by Power Commander by DynoJet. Transforms the power of any fuel-injected motorcycle. And by Webcam Camshafts, the fastest motorcycle camshaft on the planet. Welcome back to the PR Factory Store Nationals. Let's pause right now for our Yamaha Minute.
One aspect of motorcycle racing that will definitely change the way you approach listening for changed gears, and that's the compressed air shifter that has virtually revolutionized this sport since the early 1970s. Nigel Patrick of Patrick Racing has been around since back when there was no other option than just to break your ankle if you had to.
Thanks, Brett. I appreciate that.
Nobody else has really seen the evolution of this to what we're looking at on this Warrior today. It's a whole different world.
It certainly is, Brett. What we have here now is an air shifter. It's still activated by the rider. When you press the button, a shot of compressed air goes to the slave solenoid, which pushes the bike into the next gear. Right. And that is interfaced into the electronic ignition part of the bike, and there's a delay. The engine is killed for a split delay while that shift is taking place, just enough to unload the engine. And just enough to give a fan the telltale sign that the gear is being changed. Certainly, you can still hear the shift, but it's very quick. But what about the pop? Some bikes pop, and it depends on the length of the air kill. Most tuners obviously try and take the air kill to an absolute minimum to minimize the amount of drive time on the bike. The less air kill time there is, the faster the ET is going to be.
Let's get started now with the Top Fuel semifinals. A good look right there at Mark Connor out of Canyon Lake, Texas. He'll be riding his Harley-Davidson against the Vance and Hines entry of Doug Vansel from Albuquerque, New Mexico. 2 Harleys on the line.
Yeah, the Harleys have been great this year, and it's really good to see them coming in here together in the semifinals to try to go beat up on Larry McBride.
Mark Connor had the whole shot with a 0.96, but Doug Vansel drove around him. 6.48 beats out a 6.94.
What did you think it might go if the cloud cover hung in there?
40.
40 what?
I don't know. Anything.
48?
Oh, that's all right. That's the best ever with the new clutch.
I know, it's absolutely brutal because this track is still hot. Even though the cloud cover just came back in, it's still over 110 degrees out there.
Yeah, it squirmed around a little bit out there, but I'm very happy with the drag specialties, Vance and Hines Harley, and we go on to the final and race Spider-Man.
Spider-Man had the bye, by the way, to appear in the finals. Now we go on to Funny Bike semifinal round. Corey Hogan from Colorado will take on this guy, Mark Connor from Canyon Lake, Texas. Wait a minute, we just saw him.
Mark Connor is pulling double duty, racing both Funny Bike and Top Fuel on 2 separate motorcycles this weekend. So we'll see what he's got for Hogan.
Well, Hogan had the whole shot, but not enough in ET. Connor, 6.56, 204 miles per hour. Hogan only ran a 7.07.
Ted, look at this. He's gone way down the track. He's having a problem stopping that bike. He's off of the brakes now. He has no chance but just to run into the sand trap.
Finally stopped it with his feet.
Want to know why you went off the end of the track?
Because the clutch locked up.
6.56.
All right. We like that.
Yeah, I figured you would. 6.56, buddy. Now the question is how much is pea gravel going to be a problem? You going to have to take it apart and clean it?
Well, it isn't a problem because when I went off in Canada on Jim McClure's bike, we got it all handled. So
been through this before.
Yeah.
Just another day. Just another sand
trap. It just makes it more interesting.
And Glenn Nickelberry had the single into the final. Now we move to Pro Modified. Charlie Farah out of Hendersonville, Tennessee, will face Tom Akers from Homewood, Illinois.
And this is Tom Akers' first shot at a semifinals, but boy, he is going to have to make the pass of his life to get around Charlie.
Charlie first all 0.78 to a .109. Looks like Farah leads all the way through. 6.74 with a 4, 199.64 miles per hour.
6.74 backs up the 6.70 for a record and the points that go with it. And just for your sake, you left first too.
Good. That's very good. That's really important. We didn't put what it had in it this round, but look for
next round.
Look for it next round.
And in our other semifinal, Monty Campbell defeated Dustin Jansen. We'll have more after this.